Alright, this is Calibos and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So, I figured out the deal. So in this interface here, this is not a thing that you have to do before, but I went ahead and changed this filter to creative. Item name begins with, put in turbine, and then it only exports turbine parts now. So if we go ahead and we take some redstone, and then we take some gold, and I've clearly got 32, so it's not like we desperately need another one, but I figured I'd show you, and we pop that in there. So these immediately get popped in. You can see the little animation where it goes in, and it does work faster if you have fewer items. And then because it's already at 1, it immediately exports the turbine blade, which, if you'll recall, we needed to make, turbine rotors. What else can we make with that? Looks like a... Oh yeah, that's cool. So we've got turbine rotors now. So we need to go ahead and make a couple of things. We have this going. Got cactus green and stuff in it. So we need plastic. So we're trying to make. Yeah, let's go start from our rabbit hole again. We need an Amadron tablet. So we're going to need an air canister. I think we can actually make the air canister. And this is kind of the battery for the mod. Then we're going to need a GPS tool, which is going to require two red plastic, and then we're also going to need gray plastic. So in order to make the red plastic, we're going to need liquid plastic, and in order to make the liquid plastic, we're going to need this, and we're going to need LPG, which we get from gasoline, which we get from kerosene, let's see if there's a shorter method for this. Plastic, squeezer, no. So we're definitely going to have to go for LPG. We get that from oil. So we are going to have to start picking up oil. I don't believe that we have any. This should be relatively safe to leave on its own with the pressure valve. Not actually sure this chunk is loaded anyway. Yeah, this chunk is not loaded. So I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to go look for oil, and then we are going to take the oil and oh, wait. Look for oil. Who needs to look for oil? Oil. Guess who has 2,000 buckets of oil? We're not looking for anything. We've got that. Forgot that we were piping that out of the ground. So we need I've already forgotten what it called, and we were just looking at the name. A refinery. I think we need a refinery. Alright, so we've got a refinery. We've got oil. Let's kind of do this over here. Let's get some dirt and level this out. Dirt. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna pause. No, I don't want to pause it. I will deal with that in a second. So we have this. Refinery is pretty simple. Excuse me, guys. I'm busy. Thank you. Pardon me, sir. So all we really have to do is pump oil into it, and we can do that with a flow duct. Extract, always active. Insert oil. Yeah. Come on. Let me do that. Uh-oh. I think Pneumaticraft has done a terrible, terrible thing. I'm not sure exactly what's happened, but I suspect that it has crashed. It might actually have been better to go, maybe not necessarily faster, but better to go through with bees. Okay, well, we're gonna pause it here, and I guess I will try to fix this. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So I actually had to kill Minecraft entirely, so whatever that was, it was terrible. So in the interim, I went ahead and I built 4 of the refineries because I don't want to have to go back into the thing again. Oh, look. So clearly, lava turns to obsidian, but it goes ahead and it makes all of the things. So let's look at vortex tubes, because those require power and hopefully we don't have to keep redoing. Vortex tubes. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if these need to be vertical or horizontal or how they connect. These are actually new to me. We need pipes. Couldn't have used them all up, could we? They're called tube. I knew that. Tube. Let's see how these connect. So you'll watch that the pressure here is 2.6. If we do this, the pressure has dropped to 2.2. We'll ignore that. So I think what it does is it moves all the heat from one side to the other. So cold stuff is at one side, hot stuff is at another. So if we go ahead and do this. Nope. We want it to face the other way. Like that. No. Wow. Let's look for a wrench. Let's see if we can just rotate it. Oh, there we go. Like so. That's what we want. And so then we need to then connect it on the side like so. Maybe. Pressure 2 bars. So let's go ahead and try and get like so. So does it automatically do everything in the stack, I wonder? So I wonder if I can go ahead and turn that into water. At this point, I'm admittedly just playing with it just to see what happens. So I think I need one more vortex tube. And I think that we need to do that and then rotate it. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, that's the way we want it. So that's how that works. So now we are functionally pumping stuff off. and it says if we insulate the sides, it will work better. Now what I'd like to do is have a couple of drums. Iron drum, iron drum. So that, iron drums, got 4 of these. And that will give us 4 of those. And then we need some Klein bottles. And then we should have, we need some more. Let's get some gold. Gold. Time to go to the Nether. We got this. We're gonna make this work. Do we have a fortress marked? No waypoints because update. And then set a home for it. Do we have access to everything here? It just occurred to me that we might not actually need to do anything. This is clearly something. Another fortress. That way. There we go. So it occurs to me that I could have done this at home. So, because I know how to do this. Just need to break in really quick. Hi. Go down. Yeah, we need one of these. I mean, we don't technically, we could have done this at home, but there, we now have that. Go us. Okay, so we have liquids, we've got oil, we've got LPG. So we're going to want one, monkeys. 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and move this one to over here. Extract, always active, and then we're going to need I was using fluid conduit. Okay, under fluid conduits will work too. about a configurator? Oh no, Yetta wrench, that's what it is. Yetta wrench. Yetta wrench is actually one of the better wrenches in the mods. I think the configurator is the only one I think that is actually better than that. So we have that. Let's always active. Let's always active. Let's always active. And that's always active. So that gives us all of these. It's going to give us silly amounts of stuff. And now we're going to go ahead and insulate. Let's see if that makes a difference. There we go. So I'm not actually sure where it was that we were forced to leave off on. So I don't know if this made a difference. Okay, so that's fine. So at this point we have only that block to cover. No problems. That brings our heat up to 129. And we are working. So depending on which ones you want, you can put in different levels of refinery. Oh, good to know. So, back on our quest for plastic. This is actually going to take a little while to get through. Let's go ahead and put this back in the system. It's going to take a little while to get through all that oil. So I'm not super worried about it. If we need more, I'm sure we can go find some. And this system should be using that. All right. So we have all of that going. Now we were trying to get to an Amadron tablet. Amadron tablet. So we're going to need plastic. In order to get plastic, we need the liquid plastic, which we need this, which we need the LPG for. So thermopneumatic processing plant. 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 Pretty simple. There we go. So this is also going to require a pressure tube. And we're pretty much going to have to, I'm going to just go ahead and bucket this in. We need the LPG. And then it needs coal, I think. Ooh, coal. Sorry, I barely look at my hands when I'm doing this, so I'm pretty much just guessing where everything is. Okay, so the pressure is good. It needs more heat, and it's poorly insulated. So we can make some more of these vortex tubes. Vortex tube. So let's actually go ahead and clean that up and get rid of this. Place a vortex tube. Now we will rotate said vortex tube. And then apparently we need to insulate the machine, although I find that super annoying. Heat, it requires no plastic to melt down. Oh, this is the one that wanted the, I knew that. Now we'll rotate. Hi, you look angry. I remember when those used to get larger when you beat on them. So does it require more heat than this? Alright, let's make another one. Let's move the thing on the bottom actually, because we don't need it to be there. Probably. Okay, this is just silly, really. I mean, it's got 6 faces. How much heat can it possibly need? Busy guys. There we go. It needs 100. So at this point, we need to place our plastic mixer down and regret the loss. Oh, is this also going to need temperature? Oh, this is annoying. I don't remember it needing all of this work before. I am sort of cramming it into a little space, though, maybe. Alright, so let's get some more dirt and a wand. We have a builder's wand. A couple of builder's wands, really. Alright, so let's run this out. Problems, no plastic. Okay, so you don't care about any of that. would like, oh, we've got conduit. Okay, let's connect that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Grab that. Grab that. This is turning into a real mess. All right, let's go down one so that we can extract that back. We want to always insert. So that gives us this. Now we can put this back in there. We need more cactus or other green dye. I think it only takes cactus though. So let's get some sand. So there's a special art to making a cactus farm. It's super challenging. I know everybody is going to be very relieved by knowing how to do this. And that this is way more complicated than you are prepared to do. I think I can do this actually. So hopper, hopper. Let's see if this works. So I do believe that is just one of these. Ink. And then we'll say, oh, up. So theoretically, that is a functional cactus farm. Watch. Wand. I'm not seeing anything, but sometimes there are things that allow you to speed up the travel of time. I mean, because I want more cactus. So at this point we can ask for, it's going to need more red. Alright, so let's make a couple more of these, because why not? This machine only required 3, so let's see if we can do this with just 3. Get a wrench. Get a wrench. We're going to need some more pressure tubes. We're going to want to go like this, that, and we'll go up so that we're not tripping into the silly things. And we'll kill that with the wrench. So the biggest thing is heat. We need plastic selection. We'll need red. We need what, 6 of the red, and then I think we needed gray. So the Amadron tablet, Amadron requires 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we actually need 7 gray and 4 red. So let's kind of bucket that. They're probably prettier setups than what I have ended up using. Yeah, the difficulty is it's now feeding so many machines that we're having trouble keeping up. So we're going to have to actually upgrade our compressor. No. So we're going to need a printed circuit board, which are transistors, which are going to require black plastic, redstone, and compressed iron for 1. So 2 of these and 1 of these. And I think this is getting further into pneumatic craft than I am. interested in going. Lava, LPG, hooch, plasma, ethanol. Do we have firewater? We definitely have kerosene. We have gasoline too. And it's working. Okay, so we've definitely let this run over way longer than I should have. So we're going to call it here. I'm going to try and see exactly what we need to get through as far as just the Amadron stuff. And then we're going to move on with our life. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I hope you folks have a great night.